Okay, for my electronic and battery powered Christmas decoration haul, I showed this in a video earlier, a couple days ago. This cardboard house. It was originally sold at Home Goods for $9.99. It runs on, I think it's 3 AAA batteries. I don't know if you can tell. If you look at the door under the wreath, you can see that it goes from blue to red to green. So I showed that in a video before. It's a lot of glitter and sparkles. I think I'm going to find some little deer or something to add to the back. It has these bottle brush trees. I love this chimney. That's very pretty. I'm going to turn the light off in a minute and I'll show you what it looks like. This is, I can't remember, I think I got this from America's Thrift Store. I don't know where it originally came from. It's very pretty, especially if it's dark in the room. Reminds me of a big, like, snowball. That's really pretty. And this I got from a thrift store where I live. And I've had it for probably 2 months. I put batteries in it. I read the instructions of the clock. There's a reset button. That's where you change the hands. You can hang it up. I put in this battery. I put in these batteries. These were all AA. I couldn't get it to work. So I was disappointed. And then you'll see on the bottom it has, I think that's a bear on a pine cone, a rocking horse, and an elf on a pine cone. And then this part's real glittery. But I couldn't get it to work, and I was kind of mad. And I thought, oh, I wasted $5. So, one of this compartment, the batteries were corroded, and the metal end that the battery backs up to, it was kind of rusty. So I took some baking soda and a Q-tip and I cleaned the post. I replaced it with new batteries. I put a battery in here. I still couldn't get it to work. So I took these screws out and took this back piece off. And inside, which is basically, the clock's right here. It's about right there inside. Was a spot for a battery. So I put a AA battery in that, closed it back up, read the instructions again, reset it, set the timer, and was thrilled when it actually worked. And that's one thing that happens at thrift stores. You'll find a lot of corroded batteries, and but if you go on YouTube and just search how to clean corroded battery compartment, you'll see a lot of videos. And it was basically, you just wet the baking soda enough not to be runny, but just wet, and then get a Q-tip and just kind of rub over the metal pieces with that, and then it should clean it up. And I was very glad it worked. So when the clock strikes every hour, except for 6 a.m. and midnight, because I guess the clock figures you're asleep then, it will do this. Now let me see. Let me see if I can turn this to 2 o'clock. Let me do it where it's not sideways.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Alright, so Santa goes back in, and this was riding around in my car and went off at the hour, and it scared me while I was driving. It was so funny. Let's see if it plays the same song.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Okay, so it appears to play different songs. Let's see. One more time.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, okay, so it plays different songs. And you can hang it with these, or I guess you could sit it on a shelf. I'm not real sure. Okay, so I was very glad that I got that to work. That is really cute. I might keep it. I might try and resell it. So maybe I'll keep it for this Christmas and then resell it. But it's really cute. I don't know if I could sell that. Okay, this was at a Goodwill. And I was excited when I first saw it. Wondering why somebody hadn't snatched it up. And then I realized it's from Walmart. And nothing against Walmart, but I knew it wasn't vintage, but I don't think I've ever noticed these for sale at Walmart. I paid $2.99. I think I'm going to put these on my mantle or either on a tree. I'm not sure. I might not even put them up this year because it's so close to Christmas and I'm running out of room. But I'll plug it in. The bells play, and they do 25 different songs. Which I thought was awesome. So I was excited about that. Okay, these I also found at the same Goodwill. I was very excited about these. These are not vintage at all, but they were sitting there and I couldn't believe somebody didn't snatch them up. They all work except this one. It's lost its liquid because the tip was broken. But I've got a replacement. I've got another one that I can put in its place. These get really hot. So I would not leave home with these lit. And I might use these in like a centerpiece or put on my mantle. I don't know if I want to put them on a tree. And I don't know, like the bells. I'm not sure if I'll put them out this year, but I was very excited. And they're all bubbling. So that was, oh, this was awesome price too. It was 99 cents. I don't know why nobody picked these up. Maybe they were just waiting for me. Okay. And this is one reason I like thrifting. Alright, I found this church ornament. And you plug, it has a plug, and you plug it into your lights. I'm just using these lights to show you. You plug that into your lights. So that's lit up. And then this reminds me of an ornament I got when I was younger. My dad bought us, it was a ball just like this, about this size, but it was, I can't remember if it was green or silver or gold. But you would plug it into your lights, like this one. This has a cord also. And it would chirp like a bird. This one is a train, and I thought when I saw it, I thought it has to go around. It just has to. If it's got one of these cords you plug in your light, it has to. So I'm going to plug it in. It's a little loud, so I don't know if I'll plug it into the tree because it's very loud. Like, it's almost sounds like it's in distress. So let me see. Let's see if I got the right cord to plug this in. Okay. It sounds rough. See, it's okay now. Maybe the longer it runs, the better it'll sound. But there's no way Okay, see, like, that's the worst. There's no way to get in here because it looks almost like this disc is like off center, and I don't want to break it. I should just let it run for about 30 minutes and see how it sounds. But then again, I don't know if it'll do this every time you turn your lights on. That's annoying. But it's cute. And I believe this was Hallmark. Let's see. Ooh, that's horrible. 1985 Hallmark. So, and they make several versions of the animated one. So, we'll see. I might just look at that instead of listen to it. That's kind of bad. Alright, so that's it. I got another cool ornament like this. It's kind of like the one I was talking about, the bird, but I'll have to find it. And then another one, it's a bell. And I couldn't find a piece to it, but I think I'll have it by the end of today. So I'll put that in the next video. Alright, thanks for watching. Merry Christmas.